Thank you, Tamiko. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Friday's edition of the Regional News. We tell you now in Grenada, even as condemnation and calls for justice for local sporting hero Anderson Peters after he was beaten and thrown overboard continue to grow across the country. Thursday, Assistant Superintendent Simon Douglas of the Royal Grenada Police Force assured a thorough investigation is being conducted. The reigning world javelin champion was allegedly beaten and thrown overboard by a group of trainees during an altercation on the Harbour Master on Wednesday. The Grenada government, in a statement on Thursday, said it was deeply saddened by the situation while condemning the act. The Harbour Master and Ocean Pelican cruise boats are owned by Trinidadian Adrian Scone and are currently operating in Grenada. According to Douglas, 6 Trinidadian crew members were detained by Grenadian authorities, and while no one has yet been charged in connection with Peters' reported assault, he said emerging information on social media pointed to other incidents occurring aboard the Harbour Master in recent days. A video of the incident involving Peters showed him engaging in a physical altercation with several men, during which he was punched and kicked before being tossed overboard. News from Jamaica. Jamaican recording artist Jacure will continue serving his 6-year sentence for attempted manslaughter in the Netherlands, a judge ruled on Thursday. The singer appeared in court on Tuesday for a pro forma hearing. He is scheduled to return to court on November 1. According to press officer of the court, Tasha Est, there was another pro forma court date where the judge decided on the continuation of the incarceration. The court has decided to keep Jacure incarcerated. In March 2022, Jacure, 43, whose real name is Sikacha Alcock, was acquitted of an attempted murder charge but convicted of the lesser offense of attempted manslaughter on March 22 in relation to the stabbing of a promoter over unpaid money in October 2021. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison in the Netherlands. There is still no hearing date scheduled for a new trial, so Jacure could find himself with a longer prison sentence if prosecutors have their way. According to Dutch law, in a pro forma hearing, while an inmate is awaiting a court date for the actual trial, a judge has to decide about the incarceration, whether to keep a suspect incarcerated or not, every 90 days. These are the pro forma hearings. Kerr was also convicted of rape and illegal possession of a firearm in April 1999 and served 8 of a 15-year sentence in prison. He was released in July 2007. And finally, 3 men were murdered in separate incidents in Couva, Point Fortin, and Santa Cruz between Wednesday night and Thursday. In the latest incident, the nephew of West Indies cricketer Brian Lara was gunned down along Mitchell Street in Santa Cruz, Trinidad. Police said Masha Malara, 33, a fisherman, had just arrived at his home and parked his pickup on the roadway when he was ambushed by 2 men who shot him before escaping in a waiting vehicle. He was declared dead on arrival at the hospital. Police had no motive for the killing up to last night while investigations continue. In South Trinidad, investigators were also still trying to ascertain why Randy Armaso, 38 of Point Fortin, and Clifford Riley, 32, a laborer of Laloon Village, Moruga, were both killed. Police said Amoroso came out of prison a few months ago after serving a term for larceny. Police believe he was beaten to death. That has brought us to the end of tonight's regional news. I'm Joel Vogt, back to you, Tamiko.